Hello. So this past week we looked at social cognition. There were a lot of topics that could be expanded on. I think you guys did a great job thinking about different ways to interact with someone who might have Alzheimer's or dementia. I think sometimes we often think that we want to correct somebody's thinking if their thinking isn't aligned with what we know to be true. But really think about it. If you were in that situation where you might not be able to remember something, would you want to be challenged? So I do a lot with perception in some of the therapy work that I do. We often talk about perception as your reality. Again, if I were working with someone who was in a car accident, it wouldn't be wise to challenge if they gave me the wrong color of the car that hit them. What I'm getting at is the underlying feelings, the cognition that's going along with the trauma, not the specifics. Many of you have had me for other classes, so I also use this example of perception as our reality. That if you were bitten by a dog, you could react in a couple of different ways. So you might be afraid of all dogs, you may be afraid of no dogs, you may be afraid of only dogs that are that color or that size. It really is based on what our experience is that grounds our reality. This chapter also talked a little bit about negative bias and ageism, and these are topics that we have kind of hit on in other places, or we will hit on in other chapters. So have a great week, and see you next week.